All these carrots are divine. You get a dozen for a dime. It's magic. Shout out to my sponsor, this barbecue sauce. Send me some dope ass socks to play ball in. Appreciate y'all. Send me the honey flavor. Also send me the peach, the mandarin. Fire. Shout out to my sponsor. Black on Linda's barbecue sauce. Damn. That shit was good. That was good. Shout out to Planet Asia. Got my sweatshirt in the mail. You know how I do it. Merch medallions. I think it's merchmedallions.com. Anyway, he said eating good, my G. Yeah. He said them fries. Yeah, that's how we doing, man. Home fries, home fries. Anyway, good afternoon. He said, what you eating on? Vegan sausage and potatoes. It's good. Good one. Peace from Connecticut. It's a lot of devilish shit going on, man, down there in Memphis, man. The war rages on, man. Condolences to, I believe they said his name is Adolf, Young Dolph. I want to send, best wishes to that Makita's Cookie Factory. That was a beautiful business y'all had there, man. I hope y'all able to put that shit back together at some point. Terrible, terrible thing that happened at y'all establishment. 2021, we striving to, facilitate, create, and brand black business. Commerce is very important. Y'all had something unique. I heard y'all cookies were incredible and favored by a lot of celebrities actually. But I feel bad for Young Dolph's family, and I feel bad for the people who business that was, because y'all had nothing to do with it. Y'all just running business, and the nigga shit visited. Anyway, I just seen the DJ Academics posted a picture of a shooter. Allegedly, Dolph had a passenger in the car with him. Allegedly, I'm gonna talk about that word allegedly too. He allegedly had a passenger in the car. The passenger allegedly was carrying a Draco. So the passenger, I don't know, questionable. He said that dude Kyle ain't gonna be safe, man. I don't know what to say about that. I just know that they wouldn't allow no black person to be parading around with no assault rifle like that, let alone harming anybody. It just wasn't gonna happen. They found him not guilty on all counts. I hate to take it to a spiritual realm, but karma and God's in control ultimately. If he was wrong, he'll be punched. So don't even trip about what's happening in the court and shit. It's often something undermined, underhanded going on. He said, not to mention he carried it across state lines. Yeah, if that was a black man, he have all kind of federal gun trafficking cases and shit like that. He said, never seen this many rappers dying. It's definitely a generational thing. Let me tell you something, right? Y'all, the values now is um, placed on being like a tough guy or a gangster or some shit like that. When I um, when I was coming up in the street, we weren't raised like that. There was a nation of pretty thugs being raised. We was raised by Nas and A's. The niggas that we was raised by had excellent haircuts. You know what I'm saying? They had excellent haircuts and excellent grooming. We was stuck on that. And we was striving to be that. We was on some pretty shit. This shit that y'all got going on now, tattooing your face, calling yourself a demon, which is a devil or a form, devilishment. It just don't. It just ain't what's up. And the end result, um, the outcome ain't good. Like Hope said, the outcome ain't good. That took. Yeah, we had excellent haircuts. We had excellent haircuts. We was visiting the barber twice a week. Twice a week. You know what I mean? Some niggas trying to get in. Some niggas might was trying to get in there 3 times and shit. Let me see the barber before I go out on Saturday night. And I just was in here Thursday. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Stay sharper than Shanks." Yeah, this shit that y'all got going on is different, man. It's just totally different. It's different, very different. Angie's World. Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody who found my new page. I am Gully TV _ They've been on some bullshit. They've been fucking with me. They've been fucking with all of us. I don't feel special. They think they gonna interrupt, disrupt, impede the progress of this mighty dribble. It's impossible. He said that's because we was raised as gentlemen. Yeah. Um, it's too much barbaric shit going on right now. Get the Don, what's happening? He said we was raised to get fly, get money, bag women. These new kids do shit to impress other men. Exactly. Even though it was white and white crime, the trial was still about black people protesting in the eyes of the jury. Yeah. In the eyes of the jury, in the eyes of America, Kyle was there to police, protect the United States, general welfare or some shit. I don't know. He said that's why your hairline gone now. Nah, my hairline is gone from picking too many jury and shit when I was young. Had my priorities all twisted and shit, and yeah, I was picking old juries and shit. Normally niggas start losing hair after they get picking a couple of juries and shit. You don't know what it's like to be sitting in liberation and shit in the holding tank for 7 8 hours. They deliberating, playing with your life. They call you down to the courtroom to ask a question. No, this ain't the verdict. They just have a question and shit. You know what I mean? Then you go back to the holding tank and sit down in that, torture some more. It's just, man, it's a bad thing. Anyway, just something that I don't aspire to be, and I don't advise anybody else to, stand back. He said, Gully, it seems like only gang members are getting record deals. If it appears to be that way, that's true. That's facts. And they're doing this because they push the death agenda. Listen to what they rapping about. I seen somebody made a post about Empire Records, said that all of the artists are getting killed for their masters or some shit like that. No, they're not. All they artists get killed by niggas. Getting killed by niggas. Straight up. So let's not twist the narrative and shit. Good afternoon, everybody that's here. Kyle was found not guilty. Kyle. He has a great American apple pie name, Kyle. Did you really think they was going to send Kyle to prison? They don't send Kyles to prison. They send Kareems to prison. they seen. They don't send Kyles. They send Kareems. Straight up. He says, out them white people's courtrooms. They got a life insurance policy. How about be alive? How about be alive? Dolph got killed by some dirty young boys. He was comfortable, bro. Talk to him. Um, I had a couple of people hit me up and they said that a chick who was covered, she went live and kind of like panned the room. and somebody might have seen him. I don't like the narrative that successful black men got to move with the military to visit home. He said Kareem wouldn't have made it to court. Kareem would have got shot down in the street. I just subscribed. Peace, fam. Running out. Good thing, King. A.B. Stinger. I was under the impression that you was Reg Chase, or, I didn't respect you when Hassan was on. Not to group y'all together, but I was on Bambaata's side. Rightfully so. I was raised in hip hop, but I come to understand that it was great truth in what you said, and I apologize to you. And I hope you accept my apology. What you got going on, Star, though? I want to know that, because I fuck with him and I see you be saying little stuff. Y'all be going, what's your thing with Star? Reem, what's up? Anytime a big dog get killed, and most of the time it's a setup. I was contacted, I'm going to tell y'all this now because I might have him a little later. I was contacted by this guy, right? He's very upset. He's very upset. He has reason to be upset. It's the guy that Glaze has made a video of saying that he is Alpo's alleged killer. The dude in them pictures is mad as motherfucker. He said, man, I ain't had nothing to do with no fucking Alpo. Everybody in the streets that's around him, like, he has nothing to do with no shit like that. Like, and the video made about him saying that he's allegedly. When you say an allegedly, if you feel that you have to say alleged, I use alleged too. That kind of bars us from responsibility or some shit like that. When you say it, it's still almost a rumor, right? You shouldn't put nobody's real live face next to no rumor like that about a homicide. That's terrible. That's terrible that you did that, my nigga. But yeah, I talked to the guy and I talked to his people. Shit. He ain't got nothing to do with that. You got to totally get it. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Let me get an ashtray. Give me 1 second. Pardon me. Anyway, he said, right, yeah, that's true. Put him on blast. Put him on blast like a motherfucker. Compromise the man's safety. Showed his face in front of millions of people. Talking about this is Alpo's alleged killer. Man, that's a great accusation, my nigga. Like, that's terrible. Dolph car target alone. All they had to do was see his car in the parking lot. Yeah, I seen his car. His car stood out like a motherfucker to be out of a cookie spot. No justice, just us. Do you feel the Ahmaud Arbery murder trial will end the same way Rittenhouse trial? If it does, I won't be surprised. They got a little bit more incriminating shit on in Ahmaud Arbery case. I try not to consume too much of that shit. Try to just get a little information from the news and shit. I looked at the Kyle Rittenhouse trial a little bit, but I try not to put that shit in my body because that shit makes me angry and shit. And I don't be wanting to disrupt my day or some shit I ain't got nothing to do with. For real. Y'all think these rappers and hood celebrities really that powerful? These people care less about your little conspiracies. A civil war is coming out. Civil war is going on right now. Um, a man was shot at the they made like a memorial. They put the RIPs, the stuffed animals and shit. A man's even shot there. It's up. It's up right now. Every black player on the Bucks should ask for a trade. Get out of Wisconsin. They too much money to be so accessible. You got to move different when you're touching the type of money. I agree. I agree with Freddie Gibbs. Speaking of Freddie Gibbs got a fire ass song out. Jada. That shit hard. I had never really paid no attention to Freddie Gibbs like that. I've heard him, but He got to join with Jada because he kicking that shit. Seriously. Good afternoon, everybody. Make sure you follow my sponsor, Linda's Barbecue Sauce, on Instagram. Black owned, and it's fire. I'm not just co-signing. I actually use their products and shit. But yeah, I appreciate them. Freddie, I'm with Alchemist. Black Illuminati. He said, nah, fam, get what give. Yeah, that Black Illuminati shit is fire. Memphis off the chain right now. It's gonna be like that until they get some snow. It's gonna be like that. Only snow gonna make these niggas pump brakes. If the East Coast get hit some snow, I don't know what type of snow Memphis get. The CEO getting insurance on them young rappers. Do y'all think the CEO or the record label is wrong for insuring their investment, for putting insurance on their investment? These guys are their investment. When Puff said Biggie died, he said nobody ever gave me any sympathy or empathized with me. I lost everything behind that shit. Like I lost my everything. You feel me? So you think these record labels, you think they're wrong for putting insurance policies on these guys? The way they living and the shit they rap about, if you think I'm gonna sign a contract with you, we need some insurance, man. You ain't sure that you know how to act. It's an investment. All corporations have insurance on employees. They gotta recoup, whether you get killed or not. Do you trust Big Gene Deal? I've never met him in person. We've talked on the phone. We've interacted online and shit like that. He's never gave any reason to not trust him. He's gave us off the truth before it was revealed in regards to that situation. And he ardently stuck to the fact that a Muslim guy killed Biggie Smalls. Even though other people say Poochie and shit, Gene seems to say that they trying to hit us with a spin move. And somebody that sticks to their guns like that probably know what they talking about. Puff was gonna lose Big no matter what. Big was leaving Bad Boy. Back in my day, that's why they would sign Detroit artists because of the high risk. Poochie was the fall guy. Dolph was getting like 80% of all his shit with cross promo. With that being said, with that much money being generated, fuck that car. Fuck that car. Where motherfuckers can see you from 3,000 feet away. Where motherfuckers can know you from 3,000 feet away. Where the word can travel, your whereabouts can travel way of cell phones and shit like that. You just gotta move different, man. Straight up. They gotta do that to Memorial. It's all going up now. He did. He said facts. I follow his story stay the same. Eugene's story has stayed the same. Gene is a liar via Mace. I never heard Mace say anything. Good afternoon to everybody that's here. Kyle Rittenhouse is found not guilty. We black folks, are y'all shocked? Are y'all shocked? And they ain't out there moving out yet. Why riot? Why even do it? Not shocked at all. Dudes is done, bro. First 48, Memphis. They got the Benz, Matter of Time, Memphis Small. Yeah, the owner of that white Benz. Ooh wee. I got this shirt from Planet Asia, my man and shit. I support other merchants. You know what I'm saying? People be buying my shit. A lot of people bought my book. Uh, yeah, I buy fly shit. So if you saw something you on Instagram, I'm at I am Gully TV _ Them boys gonna get like you seen Killer Priest podcast. My shit about to blow everybody out the water. I got a video I've been uploading for 2 days. It's too big. It's an hour and something long. I wanted to give it to y'all an hour and something, an hour and whatever minutes long. I'm having problems to upload. I'm probably gonna cut it in half. But I'm about to take that whole shit, the topics. Do you have on far? What do you have on as far as interviews or features? Pretty spontaneous, man. I'm loaded, man. My next bombshell is Mechacopolis. He covers all the gangster content on Instagram. Mm. I'm in Milwaukee and didn't see that. The not guilty coming. Clean getaway. Just heard that Mo3 King Von, Triple X, all labelmate Dolph at Empire Records. Do y'all are y'all gonna create a conspiracy about that? Rittenhouse is justified. Y'all share this live and like this video. It's over 700 people here. Fred, what's up, pimp? Make sure y'all follow my sports platform, Gully TV Sports. The podcast is already on. He wanted to come on. It's already on. Go to Apple. Gully TV is called The Dribble Podcast. Make sure you follow me. When us as black people gonna be able to handpick our own jury? Never. Never. Stay out the courts. Stay out the courts. I never seen nobody picking numbers out of a hat and all of that type of shit. They treated that shit like it was bingo and shit. All audios for the truck drivers. Truck drivers, I'm with y'all. I told y'all I had something for y'all. He said when we start reporting for jury duty. Whenever somebody around me told me that they had jury duty, I told them no. And whenever somebody was around me, had jury duty, I said, man, go free somebody. Go free somebody. Whenever somebody around me was picked for jury duty, they never got picked for the jury though. Peace to the dribble god, Joe Mules, Trucking Company. I told you I had something for you, man. The Dribble Podcast. You welcome. We were never judged by our peers. According to the Constitution, you're supposed to pick a jury of your peers. That never happens. When he picked out the box, I knew he was going to beat the case. Yeah, I never seen no shit like that. That was just too. That was too personal. Super chatted, I'll be able to see it, man. Let me go back a little bit. The Judge was bugging. My man says justice was served. What does race have to do with Rittenhouse trial? He shot 3 white guys. Memphis and places like those areas need spiritual intervention or gentrification or something. It's almost record number homicides, I believe. It's record numbered homicides everywhere currently. Philadelphia is just out of control. The judge is putting on a whole show. That judge is going to be talked about in the media for the next week. I promise you. Got to get my folks from the airport happy holidays. Every day's a holiday. You know that, right? We're not gonna get all caught up into the slaughter of Native Americans. I understand though. We need to mind our own. I know people did really think they were gonna let that white boy go to jail, did they? The judge gonna retire. Memphis 245 homicides. I was just here to announce that to y'all, man. How Rittenhouse found out guilty. Steve Flo. What do you have to say? This is so pressing, fam. You got the floor. Go ahead. Jersey in the building. Silas Lee, I appreciate your super chat. That judge needs to be in front of the bar. Always on point. Thank you. Make sure you following Gully TV Sports. My new IG is at I am Gully TV _ at I am Gully TV _ It's my third IG account. Moving right along. Good afternoon. Sean J. FaceTime video. Fuck that Kyle trial. We should be worried about white on white crime anyway. I don't know where my moderators are at. Um, and Philly is not to be played with these days. I'm from DC, and we'll only ride in Philly to do what I gotta do and get the hell out. It gets exhausting expecting a different result from the judicial system. LTZ. Wikipedia makes no mention that the KKK was formed by Democrats. People need to know when history is being revised. Memphis, you think your guy and black youngsters should be worried? Pretty sure guys have already took necessary precautions for, how anybody feel and shit like that. Let me ask y'all this. Is Soldier Boy for real? Is he serious? Is Soldier Boy serious? I've been peeping him out, and is Soldier Boy serious? Like, is Soldier Boy like that? Did he was he misrepresented? Cause whenever I think about him, I just think about them songs and shit. Them songs, from 2006, 2007 and shit. The glasses, the big ass shirt, and all of that funny shit. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious. Soldier Boy be talking some gangster shit. He said Soldier Boy needs to chill. Soldier Exotics, Friday's Rain. Is he serious? Is he serious? He on that white boy and nobody, no white girl, nobody takes him serious. They just removed him from shows, from some upcoming shows for obvious reasons, and he's still doing him. He said he might be serious while we all think he's capping. I seen a show that he had recently. His show was packed. He said he want to be gangster so bad. I be thinking about Superman and all of that shit. His songs and shit. It's 2021 and he be carrying it a certain way. He said ain't nobody touch him. He's serious as a heart attack. That jazz on the wrong side of history. Everybody serious on the internet. Nah, 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 nah. What I mean by is he serious is that he did the interview. I think it was on the Breakfast Club, and he said some things prior to whatever happened in the golf. So he was already kind of like it was fresh. He had fresh rec, and then he started to take him off shows and shit, and he continued to talk his shit. He continued to pop his shit. He said he had Fruit Town Pyru. He said Soldier do got a body though, self defense. How about my man? He said, "What's Glaz's point on the internet? Ain't nobody trying to buy that book. That book is fire. I'm not gonna lie. That book is like a goddamn black cowboy movie. Soldier Boy and Charleston White better watch it. It's real out here." Appreciate your correspondence. Appreciate you too, Dan K. Follow me on Twitter at Gully TV1 and make sure y'all follow my new IG page. He said no, he don't. Is he serious? The way he was introduced to us was a certain way. I thought all this shit was jokes. I thought all this shit was jokes. I thought all this shit he was doing, I thought it was all jokes, but it's not jokes right now, and he's still doing him. He said self-defense don't count in the street. Why not? Soldier Boy Ben reached the deep end, going off that dope so bad. He really does look like Michael Jackson in Thriller. But how accurate is the book, though? His stories, brother and them said his stories was lies. Thought the book was good. The authenticity of everything in there. Some of it might be in question, but again, it's his book, it's his story. His story, I liked it. He didn't pull the trigger. He ain't scared. He playing though, but I don't think he's scared. If self-defense don't count, then you saying Gucci's body don't count either. I don't promote violence, and I don't agree with murders and shit like that. But if somebody got a self-defense body, that sounds real to me. They was defending themselves, right? That's what it sound like. Sound accurate to me. I mean, let's be real. We never heard of him getting robbed or touched in Atlanta. Gucci's definitely don't count. My thoughts on Kyle Rittenhouse. I thought he was privileged. it's, it's the American way. Sending you love and positive energy, and you have a great weekend. And everyone stay blessed, peace and love. Thank you from beautiful spirit. Need more of that in the chat. Level up. I agree with you. I ain't seen Soulja Boy too much back down from nobody. His interviews be funny as hell and shit. I think when he talk, it's funny. I think he definitely played it's a character, and I think he sell it and he lives that character. But this situation with Young Dolph and shit, somebody that lost their life, and people might people might be very, very, very sensitive about the shit that he doing right now. Keep a bolt in peace. Make sure you check out the podcast. I'm on Apple and Spotify. I'm on Spreaker. I'm on all of the joints. Gully TV, the dribble. He said, forget his name. Forget the color of his skin. How would you handle the situation that he was in? If you're not the police, you're not a part of the military, you don't got no business there with no pistol, with no gun, period. The fuck is this? What if everybody was walking around like that? Who gave him the right to do shit like that? They setting a bad example by finding him totally not guilty. He said Kyle Rittenhouse is a soldier. Young boy went out there looking for dummies to step up and get graved. Gun hitting 3-point and passing off the backboard with the journalism. So what happens for him next? What's next for him? He'll never be able to live a regular life, I don't think. The judge dropped the gun charge. Soulja was beefing with Gilly. Soulja has beefed with. I just said I haven't seen him too much back down. You got to keep in mind this nigga black like us. He black like us. So I'm just saying like. Trouble said something to him on Twitter, and Soulja went straight to it. So what you saying, nigga? He should have caught a gun charge, though. In Texas, we can walk around strapped up like that. It's the law now. Everybody does walk around like that in Texas, Florida, Virginia, New Hampshire, other places, but they just conceal them. He also told the soldiers he want to meet. Rittenhouse from an all-white community. He's going to be celebrated. Yeah, they probably going to make a hero out of him. He's a vigilante, basically. That's what that is. Those rioters drop kicked him with a skateboard and showed the heat to him before he started shooting. How would you handle that? I seen it. I followed that part of it. I watched it. I seen it on CNN. He still shouldn't have been there. It's not his business. It's not the police. Kyle's Cash App probably blowing up right now. The judge basically told everybody to buy AR-15. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notification. Super chatter, I appreciate y'all. I'll give y'all a few more minutes. I gotta get to work. One thing about this platform, you ain't gonna see me more than you see Gully TV. I got more hip hop, sports, and fashion to come straight up. Soulja Boy is very serious. He killed those dudes and he's been killed ever since. He's traumatized. His gun goes off though. Draco. He said Kyle's a 2020 Charles Bronson. If Kyle Rittenhouse was any other race, he would have gotten life. He would have got something. I think that's what everybody has a problem with. The what if, the if. But soldiers shot at him with a purple Glock. They will use any black protest now to show up with guns. Marcus was good. He said, first Alpo, now Dolph, this is crazy. I was contacted by the dude that Glaze posted in his video talking about that's Alpo's alleged killer. Him and his family, they very upset. I'm probably gonna hear from him later on today. I'm waiting on a text message. If Kyle was black, he would have gotten a funeral. Judge dropped the gun case for having a dangerous weapon as a minor. I think Gotti was waiting for Dolph to beef with someone else before he made his move. Damn. I ain't gonna sit here and give y'all no speculations. He was a minor and his mama took him over there. She should have been charged. Now that right there is crazy that his mother was involved. Joe, I appreciate your super chat. Kyle shot one victim in the back. That means the danger is moving away from you. That's a charge if anybody else did it. Mega Logic, peace. He said it's the first time in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go over to Gully TV Sports and subscribe to and follow me on IG at I am Gully TV _. His mother wasn't involved. She took him to the police after the shooting. So what about the hundreds of thousands of blacks that get off each year? He shot white people. His mother wasn't involved. You're legally liable for your past the age 16. Jamil, what up? He ran around asking if anybody needed medical help, and when nobody did, he shot 3 people. If Soulja Boy mind his business, his music probably sounds like some real killer type shit. First victim is Jewish, and the family didn't even show face. He had a horrible lawyer until they raised over $500,000. He said he got what he had coming. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Super chatters, I appreciate y'all as well. Y'all did y'all thing. Make sure y'all grab my book. All of the links is in the description of this video. He said, how you feel about Soulja Boy still going at it? We just talked about that for the last 10 minutes. I was shocked. I was shocked. That's why I said Soulja Boy serious. Is he serious? Is he serious? When he put out them songs back in the day, Superman and all that crazy shit, maybe he was a kid or some shit, or maybe that's what the record label wanted. Maybe he was It could have been a UMC situation. He probably was like that the whole time. They put a soldier's name in their mouth first, though. Playing around will get him hurt in the city of Memphis. In the interrogation room, his mom said, they're going to think you're a white supremacist. He told her to be quiet. He said Vlad or Adam 22 getting that first cow interview. He's going to probably have a movie and everything. Documentary. Definitely. He's definitely documentary material. They going to discuss arms, the right to bear arms, and all of that crazy shit. He said Vlad definitely getting that interview. I think he probably got the inside track. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1. Shout out to my sponsors. Lynn's Barbecue Sauce. Took care of your boy. They send me socks. Get on the court, do my thing, you know. The dribble. Anyway, he said the prosecutor blew that case. I'm up out of here, man. Peace to everybody. Y'all enjoy your afternoon, man. I'll catch y'all in a minute. More original content to come.